Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an excuse to go Bronx mode on people, all right? This is not an excuse to put your Timberland boots on. It's not an excuse to tell your friend to hold on to your earrings, to hold on to this or that, watch my phone. What I'm trying to tell you is that reacting to them, reacting to their disappointment only exposes you. It only exposes you. It shows them what triggers you. And at the same time, a lot of people get intoxicated by your reactions. Some people just like to fuck with you. And if you give them that satisfaction, they'll keep fucking with you. It's like a kid in school. When they know something bothers you, they're gonna keep trolling you, like I would, right? So in today's video, I wanna show you why your reaction to their disappointment, to your disappointment towards them, it's actually something that you just don't wanna do. And I'm gonna show you when to show true disappointment and when to stop and what you should do in its alternative. And what you should do in this video is gonna sound a little evil, so that's why I'm wearing red today. I'm preparing for hell. And if you do this, you gotta be a little careful because you can reverse the dynamics to such a point that the person can hurt you. It's true. You gotta be careful who you fuck with. There are some people who you just have to walk away from, all right? So by the way, people, we're also selling our paintings here. We have the Da Vinci painting done by my student under my supervision. You can see my hands are not used, so you can tell how big it is. Oh my God, it's not that big. Shut up, okay? Stop making jokes. So we're selling this for $300. That's an oil painting. And this is in watercolor, and I'm selling this for $1,000. I made this myself, so that's why it's much more expensive. And if you want something affordable and small, right? You like small things, you guys can check out my paintings that I do. These are 1-hour paintings, and I sell them for $50. I'm gonna call this Mexican Architect. Okay, on the description down below, you'll get a link. It'll come in a fucking frame. I'll be mailed to you, and I'll write in the back. Right? That's nice. Okay. Stop sounding condescending. I'm sorry. So yeah, click on the description down below to purchase it, or else I'm closing the channel. Okay. So the first thing is that rather than showing your reaction in the beginning, you want to show a reaction. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is the only time you do that. So when they disappoint you, you show you become vulnerable. What in the fuck? I just got dyslexia. Vulnerable. And that means you tell them it disappoints you. You tell them that. Right? You're like, hey, look, man, you take too long to respond. I like you, but I don't like it like this, you know? And you say that with a certain mindset that I'm gonna show you, which is one of these, but you say that to them, right? And I'm gonna give you guys a story of actually me doing this and actually working and how you guys can actually benefit from that. But you first don't start off with games. You have to test them. You have to test whether or not they could be vulnerable, right? You say, hey, look, this makes me feel sad. Hey, I really like you. Can you text me a little bit more often? Can you call me a little bit more often, right? Because it disappoints you. Maybe they have a small dick. Hey, look, man, you know, I like you. Well, that's a little different, people, okay? You gotta act like it was the best dick, like Superman's dick type of shit, right? But you show vulnerability. Too many people want to start fucking Bronx mode from the beginning, like that's a knife. You can't do that, okay? Right after you show vulnerability, the next thing that you do, one second, I forgot what to do. Take two, people, Jesus Christ. I gotta stop giving myself these quizzes because I fail them. Y'all don't know, I had a 1.8 GPA in school. Tests are not my thing. Even if I wrote this, I still failed my own test. Unbelievable. It's crazy. Anyways, oh God, not again. Okay. You give them a taste of their own medicine. Now we're getting petty. You give them a taste of their own medicine. So I want you to understand, when I say vulnerable, I mean talking to them, right? You communicate. You tell them, hey, I don't like this, right? So it's not just you communicating, but you try to resolve it. And if they keep repeating that bullshit, right? Once you try talking to the motherfucker, then you give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh, and this is if you don't want to walk away. Oh, you want to take 10 hours to respond? All right. Then you know what? I'm going to take 2 days to respond. You give them a taste of their own medicine. Sometimes people need a taste of their own medicine so that they can see how it hurts. right? And sometimes if this works, if this works, it just means one, they're stupid because they don't have the awareness to know what disappoints you. And two, they weren't playing games. But if you give a person a taste of their own medicine and it doesn't work, it means that they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about fairness. If I'm being an asshole to you and I don't notice it, one of the easiest ways to show me that is to literally not complain to me, but give me a taste of my own medicine. If I was late, for example, if I do this, I don't give a fuck. If I date someone and she's late on the first date, next date I'm gonna be late. Which kind of, it sounds petty, but it kind of communicates, hey, look, don't be late with me. All right, so give them a taste of their own medicine. After that, well, now look, man, if they hate you, don't do that shit. Actually, we're gonna talk about the nevers. Right after that is go cold. Right after you give them a taste of their own medicine and it doesn't work, all right, motherfucker, time to go ice age mode. Ice age, freezing fucking shit, mammoth, frozen, next to their kid type of shit. This is when they start to see that you're serious. I've done this with someone and she was super happy during the whole relationship. But it came a point where I just pissed her off so much that I saw her face that I've never seen before. And that was like her angry side. You know when you have a teacher that she's really nice, but then you piss her off and you see her angry face? Now, for guys, it's hot. Like, look at that, I even dropped my fucking steak, right? It's hot, right? For a woman who never gets angry and then she gets angry, it's hot, right? So sometimes the coldness communicates it. And this coldness, they sort of have to look into it. You're at that point that you're like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just be cold. They know what they did wrong. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm not gonna talk to you, right? And sometimes that does work. But when it doesn't work, the next thing is that you wanna, thank God, you see, these help. I didn't know what this was, but then I was like, okay, this looks like a fucking musketeer's shoes. like a tradesman from Rome. Anyway, so you walk away after that. Look, people, at some point, they don't want to be there to respect you. Some people can only be there if only disrespect exists, right? It's like, and I like to think that with those types of people, they don't want to connect with you. What they want to do is savor power. They want to have power over you. And so when you walk away, when you give them a taste of their own medicine, they feel entitled. And so they're like, who the fuck you think you are? In fact, they think they're better than you. Like, who do you think? I'm giving you a chance. Well, why are you standing up for yourself? Like the fuck? That does happen. And they walk away. And if they walk away, you can tell them to go suck a dick, okay? Now, look, the things that you should never do, God, is one, oh God, thank God for this. Can you guys guess what it is? Guess what this is, people. Never shout for all the Bronx people. When you never shout, you never stab, meaning you don't get physical with them, you don't catch a case, you don't catch a criminal record, right? And the last thing, you don't repeat yourself. There comes a point where if you repeat yourself, you're looking kind of stupid. You're looking kind of dumb. And that's a sign that when you got to repeat yourself, what that says is that you got to pull the plug on that relationship. You got to pull the plug. And some of you ladies and some people in general are just too stuck into a relationship. You guys are just too invested, and you don't know how to, you think you can't deal with the loss, And that's the only reason why you stay. The only reason why a drug addict stays a drug addict is because they think they can't overcome it, right? They think that they don't have the capacity. If they would, they'll stop it. But this is usually when you stay and you got to repeat yourself, shout, complain. It's like, like at some point you got to leave, man. You're making the whole human race look bad. You can't do that, okay? So remember, don't react to their disrespect too much at first, because it exposes you, right? And sometimes people just want to troll you because they like the power they have over you. Rather, show vulnerability. Say, hey, it hurt. What you did hurt, right? What you did, I like you, but I don't like the way this feels, right? And if somebody likes you, they'll really change in this stage. But if they're hard-headed, if they're a bunch of cabezaduras, sinvergüenzas, then you give them a taste of their own medicine. If that still don't work, then you give them that cold face. If that still don't work, then you moonwalk your ass back with those musketeer shoes. And above all, always remember, never shout, never stab, and never repeat yourself. You say shit once or twice during conversation, but if you always have to say the same shit, stop doing this, and it doesn't happen, then it's best to just walk away, man. And look, this is the thing. The longer you've been in a relationship with this person, the more tolerance you should have. Like if you guys been unless you guys stab each other, but if you guys been together for years, decades, thousands of years, look, man, if they cheat on you and you're like in the 50th year, come on, man, it's a little different. Let Bob, the old guy, forgive him. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this video. Don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this video, by the way, look, don't forget, check them out. I want my paintings to sell, all right? I haven't really sold them to you guys as much, but check them out, man. These are all from the heart, del corazón, right? And I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, 1,000 is too much. Well, we have these small paintings that I can sell. So just click on the description down below where it says, check out the Mexican architecture painting. You'll see it right there, okay? Anyways, take care. Bye-bye.
If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys can check out my other courses that are more in-depth and more profound, such as the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course for women who are single, Natural Chemistry, which is a self-help course on women on how to build your how to embrace their masculine energy, how to embrace their feminine energy, Natural Chemistry, which is a course for women who are in relationships, Charisma Blueprint, which is a course on how to build charisma, Emotional Mastery, which is a course on how to become emotionally resilient. It's pretty much I teach you what I use to manifest my current life, to be honest with you. And you could purchase them all by joining the Mindful Attraction University, where you could purchase all of my courses. Usually all of my courses are $99. If you purchase all of them, you could get, I believe is $3.99. You could purchase them all. And there you'll be able to get access. And if you don't like the course, you guys can get a refund from Father Alex. Father Alex doesn't scam his subscribers. Father Alex is here to help. So if you guys feel like this video helped, trust me, you will like the course, because it's very rarely that the courses that you purchase from me don't work for that, whatever you're trying to. A lot of people purchase Natural Chemistry to improve their relationships with their partners, and it works. There's plenty of testimony. Just go to the website, Psychological Game of Attraction. If you're single and you apply that course, you won't be single for long, right? I'm telling you, if you're somebody who's overly masculine or you have too much feminine energy, check out the Feminine Woman. It'll teach you how to balance it so that you could have that sensation where you're feminine, but there's strength emanating from you. Right? I mean, too many women have that feminine energy, but it emanates as weakness. I'm here to teach you guys how to use your masculine so that you could strengthen and show that feminine energy without really looking way too masculine or way too feminine. And that allows you to have that beautiful balance that men respect, but also find attractive, right? So you can purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.